Welcome to Kharche Ka Funda with me, Anil Saigal. On this show, we'll talk about the fundamentals of spending wisely. Today, we have with us Parag. Hi, Parag.
Hello.
Parag, tell us a little about yourself. What do you do?
I'm a marketing consultant for last 20 years or so. Having this consultancy for last 15 years across categories, products and services. And basically, what I've been doing is trying to understand a consumer mind on a continuous basis, which
Okay.
I believe is a challenge enough, which can keep you engaged for a lifetime. That's what I'm doing.
Great. So, you have a great wealth of experience to back your opinion. The show is about money and about expenditure. So, we would like to know your perspective of money, like these 22 years of work plus your life experience. What is your overview of money? What do you think money is, and what is your perspective on expenditure?
So what I'm okay,
Yeah.
my thought on money, which I believe is something which I have acquired with my very specific own experiences, is that as far as the importance of money is concerned, you know, more than the quantum of it, how that money is acquired. Number one. Secondly, and maybe as importantly, how that money is being used or intended to be used.
So, for
Now,
you,
these two aspects, I think, define fundamentally about a human being to a certain extent.
great.
In fact, to a large extent.
Let me get this, like, if I'm getting your drift properly.
Sure.
What you are saying is that the importance is not as a like materialistic importance. Your importance means that it tells you a lot about the person, how he acquired his money, how he treats his money, how he spends his money.
Sure.
So the same quantum tells you a lot. Like, importance is there, but importance from a human perspective is there, that you can tell a lot about a person, how they get in money and how they get the money out of their life. So that's a very unique perspective that you're pointing out. And if you can elaborate a little more, like, this is a very interesting side.
What I do believe is that there is rarely a case where people make money and then they decide they are going to have this kind of an approach towards life or an attitude.
Exactly.
That is a humbug. Most of the good, successful case studies that you would see, and that is across, I mean, I'm talking about Indians, I'm talking about MNCs, I'm talking about people who came from a completely have not background like Karsan Bhai Patel. I would love to take his name. He's one of the biggest icons. And especially in a money show, I think I would definitely talk about it. He's a hero for every Indian coming from a village and creating a corporate in his own lifetime within a span of 10 to 15 years.
So for you, money is important as a barometer rather than as a measure of somebody's success. It's a barometer of a person's personality. And that I find is a very unique and great perspective.
I would, in fact, when you're talking about barometer, I would want to correct you there because for the simple reason that I would rather look at it as money. I think barometer and thermometer are again very singular and very linear way of measuring something. It is only temperature or only whatever specific parameter. That is a mistake that we make.
Yeah, that's
We look
for
at
want
somebody,
of-
he's a 50 crore guy, automatically we put him into a
No, I
bracket.
didn't mean it like quantum wise.
Sure.
I meant that the quality of resources
Absolutely.
with the person shows you the quality of person behind the resources.
Absolutely. What I do believe is more than a barometer. We as individuals should look at viewing a human being with his wealth more in terms of not the quantum of it being the indicator, but more of a comprehensive health scan in terms of,
Of
how
that person.
of
Yeah.
that person and the money along with it, the
Okay.
money bag along with it.
Okay, I got your drift completely. What you're saying, it's not a 2D, 1D thing, it's a 3D
absolutely
barometer.
completely.
So barometer is not the right term to describe
Maybe
it.
I mean just a way of
Yeah. So that was a great discussion we had with you today, Parag. Thanks a lot for sharing your insights into money with us.
Pleasure.
And before we go, funda of the day. One of the best kept secrets of money is the quality of money. No amount of bad quality money will give you any happiness.